What's going on, everybody? I'm Commander RestlessCorpse. Welcome back to Shit Road Truckers. We are on our way back to Watt Orbital to, to haul some shit. Because I got an even better mission this time. Although, I had to get rid of my planetary vehicle hangar to have enough room to carry 66 tons of shit, of bio-waste. But rather than do what we usually do, where I tell you I'll see you later, and then I cut to either interdictions or Watt Orbital, and then be like, haha, I'm turning in shit, and then cut again, and I come back, I actually just want to talk about some stuff today. So I have a problem. I don't always read the launcher and look over like the community stuff and stuff like that. Sometimes I just click on Elite Dangerous, log in, and play. But on today's video, or yesterday's video that is, I was told that Jaques Station has turned up near the core. And there's actually, I don't know if it's a community goal, but it's like a community thing to get an actual civilized system set up there around it, I guess. And it has to do with like mining and stuff like that. And I had been talking lately about how I want to get like an Anaconda and fit it for mining. I've also been talking about how I want to go back out and explore for a little bit and try and get my my explorer rank up to elite. And that's kind of why I want to go out exploring. I need to get another like 60 mil or something worth of exploration data. And that seems like a really good opportunity. So what I need to do now, and it kind of sucks, and it's going to be really grindy, but I have to put aside all of this this engineer bullshit for a bit and just focus on making money. I want to fast track my way to that Anaconda, get it rated for not only mining but exploring at the same time, and get my ass down there. Now what that means is some of these videos are just going to turn out to be like, me making money and bullshitting with you guys, which apparently you guys are okay with, and that's pretty cool. I mean, this is technically a Let's Play series, so basically I just record myself doing shit. What I've been doing is, I'd have a goal each video and we'll do that goal, but sometimes that goal is just going to be me grinding out money and talking to you guys. I hope that's okay, but that's essentially what a Let's Play is. I'm just playing the game. But it's going to take a long time, and I don't know how long this thing actually is going for, or if it even is going. I'm going to have to look at a mission board and see if it's actually a community goal or not. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell to do there. I don't know if I have to haul stuff there or what. I don't know. I'll figure it out, or maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off of what you guys have told me in the comments, which I know I say all the time, but I really appreciate you guys, just conversing with me and telling me about things that I might miss, or, giving me advice and stuff like that. It's really helped me a lot. I remember when I first started this game, I didn't know at all what the hell I was doing. I knew how to fly. That's about it. I remember taking a mission in a Sidewinder, and the mission was like 4 jumps away, but I couldn't make those jumps because I didn't have the jump range or the fuel, and I was so frustrated. I didn't know how anybody was supposed to be able to do things like that. And like, as I played and I got better ships, I jumped into a Viper, and I was like, oh, the Viper can make that jump, no problem. And it kind of clicked, and I realized that to do well in the game, you need to know how to, adapt ship-wise. Now, a lot of people will say you can do almost anything in this game with any ship, and I guess that is kind of true. All I really had to do, I guess, in the Sidewinder was probably upgrade the FSD or upgrade the fuel tank or something to get where I needed to go, but I didn't know that at the time. So I've come a long way, and a lot of it is in part because of you guys helping me out, telling me, this is the best way to do this, or this is how you do this, or if you want to do this, the fastest way is go do this. And like, you guys, I don't know where I'd be in this game without you guys. I'd probably still be sitting in a Viper trying to make money. I mean, I did do a lot of research after I picked the game up, before I started the series itself, because I played for about 11, 12 hours before I actually started the series. I didn't want to fumble around and be, you know, completely clueless about things, because I myself find that very hard to watch in a Let's Play. I get kind of like frustrated when the person that's playing is clueless about what they're doing, and especially when they complain about the game because they can't figure it out, you know what I mean? So I always try not to do that. I always try to do a little bit of my research and figure out how things work before I start playing a game. But some games I actually do go in blind. Like, I just started the Subnautica. I know a lot of you guys that watch this series are also watching the Subnautica series, and I think that's really cool. I'm glad to see you guys over there. That is completely blind. Like, I've even said in the video that I refuse to look anything up, that I will go off of recommendations and advice from you guys or things that I find out myself, but I'm not going to be looking things up. I think it makes it a little cooler, and you guys seem to... You would rather me experience the things and have my reactions for you guys and see my reactions than spoil it for me, which I think is really cool. And I think that a good community does that. That's really cool. You guys are genuinely, you know, interested in how I react to things, especially with a game like Subnautica, because there's so many weird things in it. But what we're going to be doing in this now for the next few videos, and a lot of my downtime in the game, like downtime being not recording time, not necessarily downtime, just not recording, I am going to be attempting to make shit tons of money. I don't know how much it's going to cost to kit out buy an Anaconda in the first place. Obviously, I'm going to have to find somewhere that's got a discount or something like that, which is easy with, like, you know, Coriolis and EDDB and all that stuff, and Ara and whatnot. It's not going to be difficult to find the stuff and figure out where I need to go. And I just need to look on Coriolis and set up a thing and you know, figure out how much it's going to be. But it's probably going to be a lot. Like, I have heard combat Anacondas way before 2.1, people were saying ridiculous amounts, like 500 million to A-rate it and stuff like that. The reason that I don't have that money yet, because when I actually sit down and try to make money, I make a shit ton of money. I mean, I'm good at it in certain ways. But for the most part, most of my playing is on camera for you guys. And you know that I do other series, so I can't devote all of my time to Elite. But I'm going to try to devote a decent amount, because I want to get ready for that before it's done. The Jaques Station thing. But when we sit down in Watt Orbital, which might not happen in this video, because I'm only going to talk to you guys for a little bit. This isn't the poop hauling. I've already done 2 videos on it. It's not the showcase of the video. It's just me giving you an update about what's going on. When I sit down in there, I'm going to check and see if there's a community goal for it. If there's not, then maybe I'll do a little bit of research and see what the hell's going on with that. I think it's really cool that the Jaques Station had been missing for a really long time, and everybody was wondering where the hell it was, and then it just kind of showed up. I don't know. I doubt it showed up in actual Sagittarius A. People just said the Galactic Core, so, I mean, there's a lot of systems in the Galactic Core. Maybe it's near. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, making your pilgrimage to the core is kind of like a rite of passage for explorers. You know what I mean? Like, everybody does it at some point that wants to explore. It's something to work toward. You know, you want to work towards getting a ship that can make it there. I know people have done it and things like Eagles and stuff like that, and posted pictures of it on Reddit. I remember an Eagle in Beagle Point, or close to Beagle Point anyway. I don't even think an Eagle can make it to Beagle Point, because the closest system to it is like too far or something like that. I don't know. I've never been to Beagle Point. I've never been past Sagittarius A. Even though that was the original plan for my exploring, I got too homesick. I wanted to come back. The update was coming out soon. I wanted to get back before the update so I can, you know, run around and do new fun things. But it's a rite of passage, and putting a station there kind of takes away some of the danger. Like, if you get all the way there and then you die, you're like, oh shit, I fucked up and I lost all this. And yeah, that's terrible, but it's like you know, a trial by fire type of thing. It's a risk, and that's what makes it exciting. If you could get all the way to the core and then sit down in a station and sell all your data up to that point, then you have nothing risky about your return trip home other than getting all the data on the way back home and selling that. But you, like, there's people that get all the way back to the bubble with months and months and months of exploration data, and it, for those of you that don't get like, aren't crushed and devastated if you get blown up back in the bubble, like people that, like me, if I had blown up, I'd have been like, oh fuck, and I would have been like upset about it, but I wouldn't have been like, I'm you know, fuck this game, I'm throwing this game in the trash, it sucks, I'm never playing it again, like I've seen posts about on Reddit. But it takes away that threat and that like danger if the only thing you're losing is the return trip data, which, as far as I know, people probably just speed home anyway. So maybe they won't put a universal cartographics there. I don't know what's going on with that. All I'm going off is a comment that I saw on yesterday's video while I was at work last night. But anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to let you guys know that is the goal. The goal now is to put everything else aside for a second and make enough money. I want it to be an Anaconda. I want to get an exploring ready, mining ready Anaconda. I don't know if you can do both effectively at the same time, but I'm going to try. In any case, that is all the time I've got, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is a short video, but honestly, it's late. As always, it's not nearly as late as it was last night when I was making that video, or, you know, this morning, I guess. But I do have a few things that I need to do before I go to bed, and I kind of dicked around when I got home from work and watched videos and whatnot. I've still got to edit tomorrow's Dusker, or today's Duskers, which, remember, I record the Elite videos the night before, so I haven't done that yet, even though for you guys, in 4 hours, that Duskers video will be coming out. Also, in 2 hours, the Subnautica video is going to be coming out, so I have to edit that as well, which I've already recorded. I recorded it before work, and the Duskers video is also already recorded, so at least I don't have all that pressure on me. But I got to get those edited, rendered, and uploaded before bed, and it is already kind of late. Anyway, if you like this video, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. That is at RestlessCorpse. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Eject. 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 Alright, guys, hold on. So, I know that I said that I wasn't going to get all the way to Watt Orbital, but I did want to check. I checked the mission board. There wasn't a community goal for it, but I have an idea. Because it's probably on the launcher, that means it's going to be on the GalNet. And since I've never actually showed the GalNet in a video, I'm sure you all know about it, the GalaxyNet. I just want to kind of take a look and see if there's anything about it in here. I hope you stuck around after the outro of the Sidewinder blowing up that I put in every video. I hope you just saw that there was more video and you kept watching. But, so we've got it right here. Jaques speaks. So we're just going to read this. I mean, it's decently long, but following news that Jaques Station has been found in the EOL Pro RST D394 system, Jaques had broadcast a message to the media, having apparently restored communications at his starport. First, I'd like to thank all the pilots who came looking for me. As for what happened, well, I guess it was a little ambitious to try to jump all the way to Beagle Point. As soon as I entered witch space, it was clear something was up in the with the drive engines and the navigation system and the power distributor. So apparently his, did the station jump? That's really weird, but all his shit started breaking. Pretty soon I realized I had a choice. Push on to Beagle Point and arrive as a cloud of shrapnel, or drop it in the nearest safe system. I made the only choice I could, to push on. Then I came to my senses and decided to drop into EOL Pro RST D394. Jaques was asked if he would be making another attempt to reach Beagle Point. I don't think Jaques Station will be jumping anytime soon. The old girl really wasn't built for long distance travel, and the last leap put a lot of strain on the superstructure. I think I'm going to be an EOL Pro, whatever it's called. I was going to say that too. That me and this guy, we know what's up. I think I'm going to be an EOL Pro, whatever it's called, for the foreseeable future. Still, the view here is lovely, so it could be worse. In related news, various members of the galactic community have begun collecting meta-alloys to repair Jaques Station and will soon depart for EOL Pro. Okay, does that mean that I need to bring him a shit ton of meta-alloys? Which could be a problem because you can only buy 9. I think it resets. If you wait around for a little bit, you can buy 9 more. It'd be pretty cool if I could get there with an entire Anaconda hold of meta-alloys. So maybe that's a thing. Maybe we'll try that. Also, at some point, like I said, I've never actually gone through the Galnet on a video. Maybe at some point we'll go through all of the news things. Maybe, oh, never mind. That's a shit ton of them. I think these are all like old. It goes back pretty far. Yeah, I think these go back pretty far. But it'd be really cool to make a video. Like, what if I started doing like galactic news once a week or something? That'd be pretty cool. But whatever. Yeah. I'm out, guys. Take it easy.